Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So according to Sony, The Last of Us Part 2 has already sold something like 4 million copies. That's a huge success because the game has been out for only a week now. And yeah, to be completely honest, I don't trust Sony on this at all because they have shown their bad side, DMCing people and striking down channels and whatnot. So they could probably lie to boost and to make people think that the game is really selling well. But it is also possible that this is very true. However, even with this, we could assume safely that the game would have sold a lot more were it not for the leaks that saved $60 for a lot of people. And still there are a lot of people out there who don't want to get spoiled and don't want to see spoilers, and they want to experience the game for themselves, and a lot of them have felt that they have been tricked and lied to. The proof is that this game has 4 stars rating on the PlayStation Store itself, so it's about 80%, which means that a game of this caliber getting 80% only in 1 week, there definitely is something wrong there. And The Last of Us Part 2 built its success, as the title suggests. It built its success on lies and on the first game, The Last of Us, the original one, the better one. It built its success on lies because there were a lot of misleading trailers and a lot of shilling false marketing, because people thought that they would, continue the journey of Joel and Ellie and not get something else, and not get to see Joel killed in the very first hours of the game in the most brutal, stupid, disingenuous, disrespectful way. People who didn't watch those leaks actually bought the game because they thought it would be really good. And the second part is that this game built its success also on The Last of Us Part 1, because obviously everyone loved that game and everyone was thinking that they would get to see the story of Joel and Ellie, to see things develop more, probably to see where this whole critters is going. Is there going to be a kind of cure for humanity, etc., etc. So everyone was building their expectations on the first game, obviously, and there were a lot of people that were hyped for it. Now, will this game sell a lot more? Probably. Will it surpass The Last of Us, the first one? I think it is most probable that it will, because obviously this is 2020. The amount of people who have the PS4 console is way more than the amount of people who had it back when The Last of Us Remastered was released. Now keep in mind that The Last of Us sold about 17 million copies or so. This game is already at 4 million copies in only 1 week. So yeah, Naughty Dog can rejoice this success, but I can guarantee that if they were to make another game, it is 100% not going to sell as much as this one, and people will be really very skeptical about it, because first, the game's story, where it ended, things that happened, you don't see any hope for The Last of Us Part 3, and second, people already know that they have been deceived and lied to, so they would be really more skeptical and wary to pre-purchase a future game, if it happens or not. It will be interesting to see how this game is going to sell in the future, because the hype is going to die and people will know more about this game and will know the truth of it. Of course, there are also a lot of people who watch streams or gameplays before they decide to buy this game or not, so this will definitely affect the sales. There is also the pandemic, a lot of people have lost their jobs, so it's not going to be easy to buy a $60 game in the very first weeks of its release. And by the way, there are used copies even now, even in the first week of the game, there are already used copies out there. If you probably want to play that game, you buy a used copy, you save money. No money goes to Naughty Dog. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.